Lisa here. Briefly. Thought I was going to get a day off this week. Oh no, got home about 1 o'clock from that storm yesterday after the fair. I did die. I slept. And I got woke up this morning with, oh my gosh, someone called in. She's got a backache. Aww. Forgive me for not having a whole lot of sympathy. So, I got something stuck to me. I have no idea what it is. Been a long 2 weeks with no days off. And I'm trying to do some vlogs for y'all because, you know, that's my favorite thing to do. I keep hoping I'm going to be a rich YouTube millionaire. But this is about noodles. Not just any noodles, though. This is about calorie-free, low-carb, or no-carb noodles. And you know the ones I'm talking about. I'm talking about them white, floaty, fishy things in the store. Blah. They're expensive. You get very few in the package. You have to rinse them and rinse them and rinse them to make them palatable. But sometimes, you just want a noodle. And even a fake noodle is a good noodle. Well, in my typical fashion, I'm like, I wonder if I can make those. Why not? Somebody's making them somewhere. So I looked up a woman called White Cat on YouTube. And she has a wonderful, perfect how to make these video. I'm going to try to recreate it. And we'll see if an average, normal, or less than normal person can make Konjac noodles. And these I'm going to add a little oat fiber to, because she did that in one of her videos and that sounded like it was reasonable to me. Would give them a better flavor, a better texture, and maybe a better color. Here we go. Now, I have in here a tablespoon of water, and I had to order this, and this is the smallest amount I could get. And it's Mrs. What's-Her-Face's wages. You suppose she pays her employees good wages? I bet not. Pickling lime. So, anyway, I have in here a half a teaspoon of pickling lime dissolved in 1 tablespoon of water, and I'm going to set that aside. I have in here 2 1/2 cups of water. Cold, tepid, well, you know, out of my hose. As cold as it gets. Water. Now, I'm almost out of oat fiber. It's a tragedy, I know. I've got an order in Amazon, but I got to wait till I pay off some of my credit card to get it. I'm typical. All right. So to this water, I'm going to add what I have left. It's supposed to be 3 tablespoons according to White Cat. I'm just going to put in what I got left, which is about a tablespoon and a half, maybe half what she had. So, you know, you make do. I don't think the oat fiber has anything to do with anything other than taste and color. And there you go. I hope you can see this. I'm gonna actually, hang on, what is that? Good Lord. You know, I haven't been home in days. My 82-year-old mother has been coming over, taking care of the animals for me in the house. Bless her heart, and what she doesn't know is today was supposed to be my day off, and they called me back in. I'll be working 4 to 10. Sorry. They're so desperate for people, and yet they will not get people hired, trained, and on the job. They're too slow. That's the problem. So all us oldies have to take up the slack in between the trainings and the people they hire, which have to pass very rigorous standards. I am a practically perfect person in every way. You have to be to get a job doing this job. Okay, now we have our oat water. We have our pickling lime still, just reiterating. And 1.5 tablespoons of glucomannan powder. I hope I said that right. Here it is, glucomannan powder. It's made from a konjac root. I haven't found anything bad about it. The Japanese have been eating this for thousands of years, and I don't think anyone's ever died over there. Those people live forever, so it can't be bad. Those people, I probably get in trouble for that statement. I love you all. You're smarter than me. So anyway, it says for healthy weight management, it is supposed to be kind of like a laxative effect, I think, or more of a fiber effect. Whatever, let's hope it works. So we are going to put, I happened to look at the recipe on this one, but we're going to put 1.5 tablespoons of this powder into this water. Now, what it is, for you ladies who are like me and you're old and you've been making jellies for years, it's actually Jello. Jello's a brand name, so we'll just call it gelatin. I wondered if this could be made with beef gelatin, but it can't. Want to know how I know? Don't ask. There's one. And there's a half. And we're going to stir this vigorously when I find my whisk. And we're going to sit here and stir this vigorously until it starts to thicken, and it happens pretty darn quick, I found out. Then we're going to let it sit until it thickens more, where we can draw a line through it, and the line will come slowly back together. Like I said, White Cat has a wonderful video that shows this pretty perfectly. And as soon as we whisk this up a whole bunch and it starts to thicken, we're going to let it sit for about, well, she says half an hour. I tried this earlier and that was too long for me. My kitchen's really hot, as you can probably see me sweating. So I'm going to let it sit for 15 minutes and come back and check. And we'll be back. Okay, so I've let it sit here and I've drawn a line through it, and as you can see it's very thick, but it's coming back together. Alright, and according to everything I've seen, this is what it's supposed to do. Now we're going to beat this up a little, start beating it and stirring it, and as soon as it gets a little bit white, and this takes some muscle, they say, you can see it's kind of, I don't know, my color's not really good because I don't have good lighting in my kitchen. You know that. Everybody knows that watches me. And I'm going to do this. So I'm changing color a little bit. And then we're going to add the pickling lime. The 1/2 teaspoon of pickling lime in the tablespoon of water. And we're going to stir, 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 stir. Ow. Yeah. Debbie said that noodles weren't worth this much effort. She's definitely not a carb addict. Especially noodles that have no calories. Alright, now we're going to heat it in the microwave for about 45 seconds. I have a 1300 microwave. We're just going to heat it up to about 115 degrees, just good and warm. We'll probably take it and stir it every 15 seconds or so. That'd be a good idea. Who knew 15 seconds could take so long? It's not warm yet. I keep stirring it. You gotta get it warm to the touch. Miss White Cat says that you could use a thermometer on this and make it about, 115 degrees or so. I think that looks pretty darn good. And it's warm to the touch. I think we'll settle for that. I have a pasta press. I just happen to have gotten a pasta press off of you know where. Not linked up yet to that. Miss White Cat says you should have a plastic one. But better yet, there's other videos where people just take the top off of a soda bottle, poke holes in the cap, make a little funnel, shove it inside of a baggie with the cap pointing down, put this in there and just squeeze it out of the holes. I love that idea. Wish I'd seen that before I bought this. I have screwed on the end my fettuccine one. I like thick noodles. And we're going to give this a really good try. I've got my water boiling. So far it kind of looks like hers, so I'm impressed with myself. I was kind of thinking this would be hard to do. Like I said, Debbie says this is too much trouble. And I say, noodles are never any trouble. Alright, over to the hot water. Now, put the tip of your thing into water's probably boiling a little too hard. I want to take it off of here. I want it simmering like she had it. Put the tip in and we're going to just start turning. Something she didn't mention was the heat coming off that hot water into my hand. Owie! Alright, just keep moving. I like my noodles long. So there you go. Use my spatula to break them up. Swish them around. Oh my goodness. That looks like noodles to me. And we're supposed to continue cooking these for 15 minutes. Then we're going to fry them off and dry them a little bit. Thinking about trying to put some in my dehydrator and see if that works. Experiments for better days. Well, I am certainly impressed so far. That looks like noodles. We got 10 minutes on the cooking timer. I'm going to turn it up a little bit just to keep it at a low, very hot simmer. And then I'm going to drain these off and I'll be back. Okay, 15 minutes has gone by and this is what we've got. We have got an entire pot full of the most yummy looking noodles. 0 calories! Well, almost. I know fiber really didn't have very many, and that was only a tablespoon and a half, so basically 0 calories. Now, you all know I volunteered to go back to work from 4 to 10 tonight on my day off. I haven't called and told Mother yet. So, in the interest of time, White Cat says that you can fry these to get the moisture off of them. I'm sweating. May not be able to get the moisture off of anything today. I'm going to put mine in my dehydrator. You could also put them on a cookie sheet and put them in your oven on very, 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 very low. And then we'll see how they are. Now, just a comment on my part here. Wow. I mean, this is beautiful. All right? You know me and my lighting issues. All right. This is beautiful. These are firm, gorgeous. They've got an interesting jelly noodle-like texture. I think if I'd had an extra tablespoon and a half of oat, they would taste even oatier. But what's interesting is, as I sweat, it's like 100 degrees here today. The weather said it was gross. Yeah. Everyone said that they have this fishy odor, fishy taste when they come out of the bags in the store. And they say once you get the water kind of dehydrated off of them and stuff, that you want to put them in a bag of water in your refrigerator. So I'm just going to leave these in my dehydrator for just an hour and then take them out and then put them in a baggie and then probably store them in some clear water. Maybe even salted water would be good in the refrigerator. That also helps get some of that pickling lime out. And you can, they say, rinse these off to get more of it out, even though the boiling process takes a lot of it out. As you can see, because there's quite a bit of like sludge here in the bottom. And I think that is the pickling lime that boiled out. That's why you boil them for 15 minutes, I guess. And I can't wait to put some really good keto sauce on this. They don't taste fishy at all, and they don't even smell fishy. What's everybody talking about the smell? I don't smell anything that smells off. Incredible. Yum. Well, there you go. Put your favorite sauce over it, whether that's a cheese sauce or a low carb like marinara or something. And don't forget, I always take one for the team in this hot kitchen. Like, share, subscribe to keep up with the insanity, and I gotta go back to work again. I'm sorry. But I need the money to help support my son, and I wish they'd hurry up and hire him so he could support himself. Bye-bye. Have a blessed and beautiful day. I love you all. Always happy to support you and glad you're here supporting me. So many great ideas on the YouTube. Keep looking. Bye-bye. Love you. Salted noodles. How crazy is this? I think this is gonna be fabulous. Just cook them till they get a little whiter, firmer. Oh yeah, buttered salted noodles. I'll let you know. Taste test. Look at, they hold up really good. Good wrappage. Good slurpage. Oh yeah. Now I gotta say, they're a little rubbery tasting. Not rubbery. Wrong word. Just texturally unique. They're very noodle-like. And I can see where, since they're full of fiber, they're going to fill you up really quick. So, I'm not going to be able to eat a whole lot of these. Oh, with sauce on, they'd be amazing. My glasses. Water. Yep, doing dishes. Yeah. Gotta go.